So Dexter, first, I mean, Rocket Man. First, congratulations on a great film.
Thank you.
So, what did you have to capture, particularly about Elton John, that you know, as a filmmaker, like that you had for the essence of it? Like, what was important for you to like put on the screen that the audiences would connect with?
The interesting thing about Elton, the amazing thing about him is he comes at what he does with this authenticity, you know, this kind of truth, and I think if you listen to his songs and his voice and how he performs and how he sings those songs, he's kind of like, it feels very raw and connected to the story, because Bernie Taupin's lyrics are like stories, you know, and storytelling's different from just singing a kind of I love you lyric, if you get what I mean. There's a story that kind of unfolds, and I think for film making purposes, that's really useful tool to have, you know, that you have four people sit at a dining room table and sing about wanting love. You know, that's a really strong emotion and a very clear sort of character choice. So for me as the filmmaker, I found I had this really good material in those songs, in those lyrics, that I could use, and instantly you've got recognisable tunes and songs as well that hooks the audience in, which is what's really important. So I had like an embarrassment of riches, really, is what I would say.
And Egerton, like, it's a different film than we've seen him in before.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the process for him adapting into that role and becoming like Elton? Was it an easy transition for him, or did he have to work really to?
No, he works his socks off. Yeah, I mean, look, to play a living legend, it's easy for the rest of us to go, oh, all right, okay, you're going to play Elton John. He had to actually do it, and he's got a great close relationship with Elton, and David Furnish was there as well, his husband. But they're big shoes to fill, and what Elton said to him, which was brilliant, was don't do an impression of me, make the songs your own. And that's what he did, as well as me pushing him to create an emotional journey that sort of tied together and made sense. It's a huge emotional roller coaster. He goes from a kid, you know, who's kind of wide-eyed and innocent at the world, to a man who's completely burnt himself out. You know, that's a really big journey to go on, and every day he had to bring something different. So no, I'd say it was. I mean, I'm glad he did it and I didn't have to do it. You know?